Good morning my friends, and thank you for joining me once again. Now, I thought I'd do the introduction to the video from home, just for a change. Anyway, where are we going today? Well, we are going to a far-flung corner of one of my permissions where there are no public footpaths, so there is no chance of me bumping into anybody, if you get me drift. So that's where we're going today. So, all there is to say, my friends, is don't forget to watch the video until the end, because we're doing the draw for the 800 subs giveaway, and I'll see you all on the first signal, my friends. Catch you later. Right, boys and girls, we've got a signal down here. If you're interested, it came up at 78 on the ID scale. It was about 6 inches deep, and it's just there, my friends. And it looks as though it might be what's left of a little brooch of some getcha bugger of a little brooch. Looks as though, well, I'll let you have a look anyway. Yeah, looks as though it could be some kind of little brooch with a white ceramic centre to it. Apart from that, I can't really tell you anything till I clean it up anyway. But it's a nice little find all the same. It looks a little bit like one of those cameo brooches. Could be Victorian, not entirely sure. But we'll pop it in a little boxy thing and we'll crack on, my friends. Well, we've got another signal down here, my friends. I think it might be the first coin of the day, unless it's a button, and it's just there, my friends. Might be a halfpenny. Just see the imprint just there. Ooh, there's the imprint. Probably a halfpenny, maybe Victorian, not quite sure just yet. Anyway, it's a nice little find, and I'm as happy as Larry. Right, into the boxy thing with it. Well, boys and girls, we've got a target down here, only about 5 inches deep. Well, if that's a coin, it's probably the worst coin I've ever seen in my life. I mean, it looks like a coin, but it's absolutely destroyed whatever it is. I mean, look at the state of that. Oh my goodness. Now we'll pop it in the little boxy thing and we'll have a better look at it later on anyway. Okay, catch you in a while, my friends. Right, here we are again, my good friends. Another very good signal, came up at about 75 on the ID scale. Probably about 7 inches deep, and it's in there, my friends. And we appear to have got something in the clump once again. I can see an edge. But that doesn't mean anything, does it? So, what have we got? Coin? Button? Oh, I think we've got a coin. I can see something on it. I can see a border going round the edge. Some kind of dot pattern or something like that. And is there anything on the other side? Probably not, but there's something on that side, I think. Right, I'll give it a good soaking with the little spray thing, and then I'll put it away so it doesn't dry out too much. Okie dokie. Right, we'll check the hole, fill it in, and we'll crack on, my friends. I'll just show you this, boys and girls, before I go for something to eat. About 6 inches deep, obviously some kind of bullet. It's not made out of lead, it looks as though it's made out of copper or something. It's got some rings around it, I think, but underneath it, in the bottom, it's got some, I don't know, looks like some kind of white some kind of white whatever it is, I don't know. I don't really know anything about bullets, but I'll clean it up later when I get home and we'll have a better look. Okie dokie, I'll see you in a while. Right, my friend, back to the metal detecting. Right, we've got a signal down here. You can just see it down there. I think it might be a buckle. Yeah. Looks a very nice buckle as well. Looks quite old. Could be, I don't know, 1700s, possibly 1800s, not quite sure. But it's a very nice buckle all the same, and as you know, I like a good buckle. Okie dokie, we'll pop that in the boxy thing and we'll crack on, my friends. Right, my good friends, we've got a signal down here, only about 5 inches deep. Cracking signal, as you can well imagine. And it's this bizarre doohickey thing down here. I thought it were going to be a big washer at first, but it's not. It's got a nice green patina to it, and it's got some fastenings on the other side. So I'm assuming it's some kind of harness mount or something along those lines. But it's a nice find all the same, and I'm very happy with it. So, into the bag with it, and we'll plod on, my friends. Well, boys and girls, it looks as though we've got yet another buckle. Normally, they're usually a roundy shape, quite deep this one, about 9 inches deep. But this one looks like a nice square buckle. Once again, not too sure how old it is. I don't know, could be 1800s. Caught it with the spade just there on the edge. Made out of brass. But another very nice little find. Okie dokie, into the bag with it and we'll crack on. Well, once again it's started to warm up, my friends, and I've had to shed another layer. I've taken my coat off, left it over there. Right, we've got a signal down here, came up at 81 on the ID scale. Once I've got all the muck and everything out, it's about, what, 6, 7, 8, 9, it's about 10, 11 inches deep. And I can see it, and it looks a bit bizarre. Oops. Get out, you bleeding thing! Pack it up! It's a little man. I think it's made out of lead. Looks as though it fastened onto the bottom of something just there. I don't know what it is. It doesn't particularly look like a soldier. I'll let you have a look. There's the little lead man in question, whatever he is. I don't know, it looks as though he had something tucked underneath his arm just there. It's a nice little find, whatever it is. Looks as though he's got a little hat on as well. It might be a soldier, I don't know. Might have got something going across his chest just there. It could be very old, that. Okie dokie. We'll pop it in the little boxy thing and we'll crack on, my friends. See you in a while. Right, boys and girls, we've got another intriguing little find down here. Only about 5 inches deep. A very good signal, came up to about 70 odd, 80. And it's this little bizarre thing just here. I don't know whether it's a fish or a frog. And we've just found that little lead man, but I don't know what that is. I mean, it might just be a lump of scrap, but I don't think it is. It looks as though it was some kind of badge or something at one time. I'll check the hole to see if there's anything else down there, but I don't think there is. But we'll clean it up later and have a better look. Okay, into the boxy thing with it, my friends. Right, my good friends, well, as you saw in the last video clip, the batteries were going in the camera, which is why we are here now. Anyway, before we go any further, we're going to do the draw for the 800 subs giveaway for this lovely half crown. So, I've set the computer up, I've got the YouTube random comment picker type thingy. I've put in the URL number for the video in question, so I'll just adjust the camera so you can see exactly what's going on, my friends. Right, as you can see, my friends, we've got onto the YouTube random picker thing. There are 83 unique comments. Any duplicates have gone, so what we'll do now is we'll just go down here and we will start the raffle and pick a random winner, my friends. So here we go. Who's it going to be? And the winner is El Campo Detectorist Phil Griffiths, who at the moment I think is still in lockdown in Spain. So well done, Phil, my friend, a worthy winner if I may say so. So I'll just adjust the camera again, my friends. So that's the draw completed, my friend, and well done to Phil Griffiths. I will get in touch with you, Phil, to let you know you've won, and we'll sort the details out later. And thank you very much for everybody who entered, and thank you very much for the comments you left. Okie dokie. Right, now we'll get on to what we found. So I'll adjust the camera again so you can have a look and see what we found, my friends. Okie dokie. Right, my friends, these were the finds for today. As you can see, we've just got scrap lead, scrap lead, scrap lead, scrap lead, scabby old button, more scrap, scrap, scrap. I thought that was a coin when I first dug it up, but it's not. It turns out to be a grotty old piece of lead. Maybe it was a token, I don't know. This was the first thing I found in a little clump, which I didn't bother putting it in the video because it's basically a piece of rubbish, but I found two things in little clumps. The second one you did see, the first one you didn't, and that's because it was rubbish. So that's all it was, little copper washer. And then I found this, which I think is some kind of adornment off a horse or a bridle of some description. It looks very old, but I don't know how old it is. So that was that. And then we found this lovely buckle just here, which could be, I don't know, 1800, something like that, but it's a nice buckle all the same. And then we found this very nice buckle, which I think is probably from the 1600s, and I think it's actually a stirrup buckle, you know, where it fastens onto the bit that you put your boot in, that type of thing. Stirrup buckle. Bullet, as I said, don't know anything about bullets, haven't got a clue, don't know how old it is, blah de blah de blah, so don't know how old that is. Then we found this little brooch, which is, I think it's Victorian, a little cameo brooch. It did have a pin on the back, but that's long gone. I think it's the type of thing a woman would have worn on her white scarf around her neck while she was out riding, if you know what I mean. But a nice find all the same. And then we dug this strange little man up. He's not made out of lead. I'm assuming he's been cast in copper or something like that. I don't know whether he's a soldier or not, but it looks as though he might have got a little sword hanging down behind him just there. Looks as though he fastened onto something at the bottom just there. How old he is, I really don't know. Could be extremely old, could be from the 1700s, something like that, but it's a lovely little find all the same. This it's not a frog or a fish, it's some kind of rosebud, flower bud type brooch with some leaves on it, almost certainly medieval. That's where the pin went on the back just there, but that is a cracking little find, and it just goes to show, don't throw something in the scrap bin because you think it's rubbish. This was one of the coins that we dug up, absolutely nothing on it whatsoever, waste of time. But this, my friends, is bizarre because I don't know what it is. As you can see, it's got a large shield on one side. There's a date on the top which I think says 1721. In the centre of the shield there are 3 crowns on top of each other, different crowns, and going up either side of the shield are what I think are laurel leaves, and I haven't got a clue what it is. On the other side is a man on a horse facing right, and that is about as much as I can tell you. So if anybody out there knows what that is, Tom included, because he knows his stuff, I would appreciate your help on that, because I've looked everywhere and I just can't find anything like it. So that concludes the roundup of the finds, my friends. So I'll just adjust the camera again. So my friends, that concludes... Yeah. Shall I try that one again? Be brain dead. So my friends, that concludes the business for today. Thank you all for joining me, and thank you for watching the video, commenting on it, and well done to Phil Griffiths, the winner. Well done, Phil. And there is the lovely half crown that you've won. As I said, I'll be getting in touch with you, so don't worry, mate. I also want to say thank you to Treasure Ed for sending me those lovely stickers and a nice covering letter. Thank you very much, Ed. And when things get back to normal and I can get some more stickers made, I will send you some, my friend. Okay, so thank you, Ed. Or should I say Dave. So anyway, thank you to everybody. All my viewers, subscribers, new and old, thank you very much. And I'll see you all on the next dig. Bye bye.